Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fully Lacking Podcast, episode 28. Couple ADHD peeps and their producer trying to get through life. I am your host, Drew. This is your host, Anthony. And behind the camera, behind the boards, we'd be nothing without our third leg of the tripod producer, Lisa. We are your Fully Lacking team. What's up?
I had hit up the good old Spirit Halloween with Dracula.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You and your son, Draki?
Me and Draco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right.
I don't know. I talk a lot of hype with like a fog machine, getting a fog machine. I haven't yet got, I haven't felt the commitment to really get a fog machine quite yet, but got a little garage light projector.
It's eyeball.
The eyeball.
Yeah.
Got the hand.
That's not, it's cool.
Okay, go ahead, just say it.
But it just runs into the wall eventually.
It's the shock factor that it moves, you know? We try to scare his mom with it.
How'd that work?
She gets frightened easily because she has high anxiety. But sometimes you gotta take advantage of that, you know?
Yeah.
And
did she jump?
So like,
Ay, papi! Like that? She's Spanish, by the way. Was that incredibly racist or no?
No.
Okay, good.
There's other connotations. But there's this spider that drops from the doorway. I don't think have you.
Yeah. You made it a
This
point.
noise activated. And then there's
Yo.
Yeah.
It's screaming
And
at
then
nothing.
there's the hand. So like, and our plan was that we'd leave the door open so that way we can catch her when she's walking up and not have her get surprised on her own without us filming. And then she managed to sneak through the doorway, and Dracula, good old Draco, was too busy on his phone. I'm like, come on, dude, come on. And then like I had to do the whole yo and setting off the activation. And I don't know how scared she was really at the end of the day. She's
probably more scared of you.
And I'm trying to have the phone, and yeah, it was probably
acting weird.
Yeah.
You filmed it?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not post worthy. No, it's not AFV, because our goal is to get an AFV worthy video. Draco loves AFV.
Yeah.
And if we can get a video on there to get the t-shirt at minimum or the grand prize, it would really be like a bucket list item for the two of us. But this was not it. So yeah, what's up with you?
You know, I'm coming off the hills of a pretty wild weekend in the sense of I married one of my best friends and his now wife. That was crazy. That was in Odessa, Texas. Shout out to all those blue collar boys out there smelling it up. It was an experience for sure. It was cool. I got to marry them, had a couple adult beverages, managed to get back to my hotel safely and sound. And so it was cool. It was cool. We forgot to sign the wedding certificate. So before I left town the next day, I had to go and I got to paint this picture. So I go to this beautiful neighborhood. I walk in this house and there is like way more people than should be in that house. There's like a mattress on the floor because family was over, and it was, I want to say it was the bride's cousins or the bride's something. But they were all amazing. But there was a bunch of babies and just, it was cool. And when I got there, I think everybody was filling the adult beverages from the night before. And there was just big canisters of menudo, like all over. And they're like, yo, we got you. They served me a big bowl of menudo. A big, like 24 ounce, some sort of electrolyte drink. It wasn't Gatorade, but it was Propel or something like that.
Gotcha.
Hit that, started feeling alive. Signed the death certificate, not the death certificate.
Whoa.
Kind of one and the same. Signed the marriage certificate. Congratulations to the beautiful couple. Almost crashed my truck driving back. Fell asleep behind the wheel. Woke up at the shoulder. On the shoulder going about 90 some, because I guess when I started dozing off, my foot went down too. So I made the adult decision to pull over and take a little nappy poo. Then I came home.
That's where the death certificate comes from.
Dude, it was wild. It was wild, bro. I got home though, but I guess during my time away, producer Lisa and Clementine wanted to create Halloween decorations, or Clementine has like a want for literally the scariest holiday you'll ever experience.
He wants to put inflatables in our yard. Cute ones, not scary ones.
Have y'all traditionally been a Halloween decor outside the house kind of family?
I'm not a Halloween guy.
That's right.
No, we haven't.
Producer Lisa likes holidays.
Do you like Halloween in particular?
No.
I like pumpkin.
That's a no. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
like,
fall.
That's
That's fall.
fall, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't even. Do you like pumpkins?
Yeah.
Jack-o'-lanterns?
No. You like pumpkin flavoring. You don't like the actual pumpkin vegetable? Yeah, it's a vegetable, right? Is it a vegetable or a fruit?
It's a vegetable, I think.
Because it has seeds.
This is fully
it's a
lacking,
fruit.
not Martha Stewart.
It's
I
a
don't know
fruit
what that
because
is.
it has seeds.
Oh, yeah.
I think I don't know that, but I think I know that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is it?
Sure.
It doesn't matter, people. All I know is that Clementine wants some Halloween decorations, and I'm probably going to absolutely drop the ball on that.
How?
I'm not going to do that at all. No, I don't like Halloween.
Halloween decorations are getting to the point of like Christmas decorations these days.
Yeah, I love Christmas.
Dude, that reminds me.
Love Christmas.
Is Draco. He asked me to take him around.
Did you just forget your son's name?
Yeah.
Talk about dropping the
Father
ball.
of the Year.
Anyways.
Draco wanted me to take him around to look at Halloween lights in the neighborhood.
What do you mean?
Legit. He wanted me to take him around to look at Halloween lights. So I took him around to look at Halloween lights, and I thought he was going to look around enjoying them. And you know, there's those moments where you realize you don't need a DNA test.
Yeah.
This was one of those moments.
Oh, shit.
Because what he was doing was critiquing all of the houses that he was seeing. He was like, that's too monochromatic. He loves that word, monochromatic.
Does he know what it means?
Yeah.
Like he uses it properly?
Yeah.
What a smarty pants.
Yeah. And then he's like, he saw one that was super decorated. He's like, there's always one person in the neighborhood that has to over decorate.
Oh my God.
He's this little like Yelp reviewer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I can't believe we're doing this.
He's like a Gen Alpha freaking hipster.
Yeah.
Did he have a hoodie on?
He actually did.
Yeah. Dude, I love little Draco. I was at your house the other night and I like messing with him because like he's not the warmest. You know what I mean? Like he's not, and that's not a bad thing at all. Him and Clementine are two different humans for sure. But Draco, like, I'm gonna break through that little shell of his for sure. Like I bug him, I bother him. I don't think he likes it. Because I think Anthony, you speak very like soft, not soft, but me and you have different vocal inflections for sure. And so when I was at the house, I was trying to talk to him, he wasn't paying attention. I was like, hey, pause that. And he like looks at me. I was like, what'd you do today? I don't know. What do you, school. And like, I'm like, all right, cool. Good talk. Yeah. So he's definitely an interesting kid. I adore him. We were joking. I was like, hey, can I move in here? And what did he say?
Yes, right away.
Immediately. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, could we share a room? And he was like, yeah. I think I'm getting there. Because he is absolutely the type of kid who will tell you no. No, that's not a good idea. So, no.
He's cold as frozen meatloaf, like at presentation, but he's warm. He shares, he's considerate.
Yeah.
He's like me. I mean, that's another DNA test. Is
he a holiday kid? Does he like the holidays other than Halloween? Oh,
I don't think so.
I didn't expect you to do that. Do you like holidays? Are you like a holiday guy? Like, do you get holiday cheer?
No, I like birthdays. Of course, selfish,
Huh.
narcissistic.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe Thanksgiving.
I'm a big dude. Once Halloween is over, I'm ready. I'm ready to be cheerful. I'm ready to say things that are cheerful. I'm ready to drink things that are cheerful. I'm ready to eat things that are cheerful.
I just had the
including
weirdest
children. No, I'm just
I just had the weirdest image of you.
Yeah.
Like grapes, like old school like emperors and stuff.
Yeah.
Like grapes being plucked and you eating grapes with a cornucopia.
All right.
Whatever happened to cornucopias?
Spell it.
CORNUCOPIA.
Fact check him. I adore the holidays. I think that that's one thing as a kid. I definitely remember a lot of the bad stuff because there was wild stuff. We gotta figure out like best and worst holiday memories. But I also remember a lot of good stuff. Like I really enjoyed spending time with my family. You know what I mean? I like Thanksgiving because where me and producer Lisa hail from. Like you put red chili on everything, and it's amazing. Everything, turkey, mashed potatoes, you name it, stuffing. Like I put it, and it's not red sauce; it's red chili. It's red chili with meat, and not just any kind of meat. It's ground up hamburger meat. It's red chili, right? You put it on your mashed potatoes. You put it on your turkey. Producer Lisa likes ham. I'm not a big ham guy. I don't like ham at all.
I think common folk call it ground beef, not ground up hamburger meat.
Why did I call it ground up hamburger meat? Did I say that?
Yeah,
I should have said ground hamburger.
that's the phase educational system. Hard at work.
Yeah, they didn't spend a lot of time schooling us on USDA, cuts.
I believe you could have had a full stop after they didn't spend a lot of time schooling us. Full stop.
That's weird because I school you every day.
We're gonna have another podcast where we're
No, I'm not
Okay.
going to do that.
That's fair.
Your heart can't take it. Mine either.
for different reasons. Hey, so yeah, I mean, so do you have positive family memories?
Yeah.
Like back in good old Alto Park?
God.
Come on, it's been a few episodes. We're overdue for some
Bro,
Alto Park
listen.
references.
Yeah. Actually, I do. Specifically, we would go sledding at Alto Park.
Sledding?
Sledding.
Oh, because it's y'all are north. I forget.
Yeah, the north. Shout out to Jimmy.
North. Shout
That's
out
what
to
James, my boy James, would be like. I'm Jaime Lindo from the north.
hit me with a positive family memory
All right.
from the Sandoval household.
Positive. Oh, yeah, for sure. So I'll give you one for both Christmas and Thanksgiving, holidays in general.
No, just one.
Okay. Christmas then. Christmas Eve, huge Sandoval tradition. Salazar, Sandoval's, Gonzalez's, Salazar's now because my Aunt Barbara and my Uncle Sal. My Aunt Barbara married my Uncle Sal. That's my Uncle Sal's last name. Doesn't matter. We used to go up, and I want to say we're still going to. Rest in peace, my Uncle Jerry did pass away, and he was the guy who was the gatekeeper of this. But his property had you drove in the house, the garage, but then to the right, you'd walk up these rock steps, and there was a hosting area with a built outdoor fireplace and kind of like a gazebo, and then there's a huge fire pit. And Luminarias is basically lighting the Lord's way, a very Catholic thing. But yeah, so it was basically Luminarias is lighting the way for Jesus, right? And because Christmas isn't only about Santa and the gifties,
What else is it about?
the Jesus and the Jesus. That's when he was born. They say he's found in a manger.
Why'd you pronounce it that way? Manger.
That's what it's called.
Manger.
Manger. Manger.
That's you.
How do you say it?
Manger.
How do I say it?
Manger.
I like mine.
Yeah.
Mine has a little bit more pepper. A little kind of pepper on it. Yeah, so we did Illuminati's and all my family would go up there. And my grandma, she's my baby, dude. My grandma Marilu is she still sends me cards for birthdays and holidays, And she would tell me, she goes, Hito, if you look up, you might be able to see a sleigh. And then she would just walk away. She'd say it like I was the only one, and she'd and walk away. Now I know she was probably hammered drunk, right? But
Stumbled away.
but it was cool because all my uncles and my aunts and my cousins and we were all just there. I was always the kid because I was just like my dad. I never had a jacket on. I always had shorts on. My dad was the same way. You know what I mean? And it was just so cool. It was really, really cool. What about you? What are some good memories of holidays?
I think one that stands out, we would probably do Christmas Eve at my grandma's, and we'd have all the aunties' gifts and stuff there. And then we'd have gifts from my mom and my dad the next morning. And so during the night, one night I woke up and stumbled in on my dad setting up the NES with Ninja Turtles. And just saw all of it. And I was able to get up at 2 a.m. and play some Ninja Turtles with him.
That's cool.
I also remember getting a checkers set with the Hershey's Kisses.
Oh,
Yeah. Just these little
That's cool.
things
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you remember. But it was just really, really nice. The Hershey's Kisses, we also got the big giant candy canes every Christmas.
yeah.
And
They're all colorful and shit.
Yeah.
I like those plastic ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
those things were cool. They were just hanging in your stocking.
Yeah. Stockings.
Ooh,
Man.
what a dying art, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody has man tools anymore.
What?
Nobody has man tools really anymore.
No, I heard you the first time, but what?
Do you?
I'm not sure what.
You know what a mantle is?
No. Oh, it's because it sounded like you said man tool.
What?
I heard man tool twice. Mantle? We didn't have a mantle. We just had nails
Fuck
into
yeah.
the wall.
We lived in a double wide and we had a mantle. I think.
No.
Yeah.
Not gonna have a fireplace and a
Yeah.
double wide.
There's fireplaces and double wides for
Oh,
sure.
burned down. Was it working?
We didn't just fucking
Or is
start
it one
the
of the-
fire on the carpet,
Was
bitch.
it one of the electronic fires?
No, it was a fireplace.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad. That's one of the few things that I thought was nice about my house.
My bad.
Sit here and take
Well,
away my fireplace.
Don't you gaslight me?
I'm
you
not
called me
gaslighting.
poor before
You are poor. You
escalated
didn't
this.
have a fireplace. You're poor.
You're double wide.
That was solid. That was a solid one. I need to stop wearing white because then I feel like extra, like, because you can see I'm a little husky.
Extra stay puffed.
I have one more good memory about Christmas because I feel like all the negativity you just brought to my body image, I really needed to uplift the room.
Gaslight. Don't light a match in here.
I'm not. My sister, Jessica, even when I say it, still it like makes me want to tear up. It's weird. It's so weird.
I got a little choked up talking about that memory, that
Yeah.
Christmas memory.
Yeah, it's
Stare at the
weird.
carpet.
Man, yeah, my sister Jess, man, she was my baby. She took care of me like I was hers. We used to map out a plan to catch Santa Claus. And so we would draw it out on a piece of paper because our house was so big, right? And then like we would put where the tree was, and then we would put like dotted lines to where we were gonna have lookout points in our one hallway. And what happened was we would always fall asleep. Like we would always fall asleep waiting to catch him. And then this is one of the best feelings, how you would wake up in your bed. Remember that as a kid?
The excitement of getting up.
No. Like how you would fall asleep in one place and then wake up in your bed. You guys remember that feeling?
My memory sucks.
Do you remember that? You have to remember that.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that kind of like from this weekend when I blacked out at that wedding. I just woke up in my bed. I was like, hey, this is pretty nice.
That's what David Tell would call time travel.
That was always so cool. I loved doing that kind of stuff with my sister. It was only Jessica. Jennifer didn't do stuff like that. She was too cool.
I have a sister memory. So we were unwrapping gifts, Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, doesn't matter.
Yeah, one of those.
My sister got around to a big gift. My mom had gotten her a life-size doll, thinking she'd be really excited for it.
Oh.
My sister was not really excited for it. She started crying inconsolably. We recorded it. It's probably 5 to 7 minutes of crying. Why the tape kept rolling?
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Why the tape kept rolling? I don't know. Why my dad kept it going? I mean, his sense of humor. So I really think that could be AFV material, but it's a lost tape.
Although that seems like a good memory, I will transition to maybe not so good memories. I have one specifically.
It's about to get real dark. Scary hours right now for the pod because Drew got some bangers.
Yeah,
trauma bangers.
It's a good one. I can't remember the year, but it was Christmas. We're probably a week out. And this is when we still got like real trees. I think my dad illegally cut them on benders. You know what I mean? Like he would just bring home a fucking tree in the middle of March or something, you know?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So we had a tree and something happened. I can't remember. But my mom got upset at everybody. Like she was mad at everyone. Cat Williams best. Everyone. She was mad at everyone, bro. She was livid. And I remember even being like almost out of body. I was like, this one might be the one. Like she might really lose herself. And she fucking, did not upset, dude. Cause she was like, you know what? You guys think this is a fucking joke? Huh? My mom is 4'11". My mom is 4'11". That tree was at least 6 foot, close to 7. That rhymed a little bit. My mother grabbed the tree with the skirt and all the lights and decorations, kicked the screen door open and threw it in the fucking driveway. And she said, the first one that gets that fucking tree, I'm canceling Christmas on you. And walked away.
Is it?
And we had... What?
Is it wrong, given that she's 4'11", that I picture her doing that in an elf outfit?
She was probably in a big t-shirt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like a nightgown.
A Budweiser.
Yeah, literally, probably exactly what she was in.
My dad would have the Budweiser. My dad would have the Budweiser Frogs shirts. She probably rocking one of those or a Marlboro. Did you send the points in to get the shirt? My bad. All right. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. And I remember that tree sat there until like my birthday.
Oh man.
And we cleaned it up because obviously it like turned into fucking needles and
mulch.
Shit. But it was my birthday, so we had people over for my party, which I was also grounded for that year. Still had a birthday party, just couldn't come out of my room. She's a winner, dude. I wonder if she ever watches this podcast. Hey, Mom, Anthony wants to tell you something. Go ahead.
Meet me at Alto Park.
Don't, dog. That's her comfort zone. She will fuck you up. That bitch has been in prison, like actual prison. Producer Lisa has something to tell you too, Mom.
It is not appropriate for the podcast. And I'm pretty sure I've texted to her, though.
Yeah, Lisa had words. She's ballsy, too. The other day we were in a fight. She punched something and like broke her fucking arm. And I was like, she calls me. She goes, I got really mad and I'm sorry. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I think my arm is broken. And I was like, and it's much funnier now that we're talking about it because that day was not this funny. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I hit a chair and now my fucking arm won't bend. I was like, what, dude? So I didn't really see producer Lisa for a couple days. And I remember seeing her after and her fucking entire arm was bruised. Yeah.
The chair won that.
That's what I mean. She had the balls to text Cynthia Sandoval. Oh my God. My mom's fucking crazy, dude. She's crazy. But Christmas, tree, driveway, sad mom, sad Drew.
I have a holiday fail.
Let's hear it, producer Lisa.
I think you're better at storytelling, so I'm just going to introduce it. But that one time you called my dad the wrong name.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, Mel, I know you're not watching, but if you were...
He might.
If you are watching, you're my favorite father-in-law so far. I want you to know that. So, producer Lisa's family knew my mom. And my mom was a terrorizer and like literally almost beat the living shit out of producer Lisa's mom's receptionist, right? So when she attempted to bring me home, of course, walls were raised a little bit, right? But I got to go to the Griegos for Christmas. And I was there for a weekend. And they had heated floors. I remember that. I was like, oh.
She got some money.
I'm marrying into the big time. That's what I thought. And the entire weekend, I called Mel Norman instead of Melvin. At one point, me not knowing, I know Melvin now, and I would never do this again. Not the name, but what I was doing, calling him the name. I was pouring out Kahlua and eggnogs. And I was like, hey, Norman. He's like right from me to you. He's like, are you talking to me? I was like, yeah. He's like, who's Norman? I was like, that's Lisa's dad's name. He goes, well, it might be your dad's name, but it's not mine. And I was like, what? And then she's like, it's Melvin. And I was like, I bet you get that all the time, huh? He's all, no. So it was a pretty hard hurdle to leap over. You know what I mean? That's the homie now. It's my dog. So when he dies, I get all his stuff. Yeah.
I got dark really quick. I'll shoot you bail though, because Melvin and Norman are pretty like old school names.
Yeah, it's pretty close. He did not accept a Kahlua and eggnog because he hadn't drank since like his kid was born. Yeah.
He's all in recovery. He's like, hey, here's temptation.
I was batting 1,000 at that fucking holiday weekend with her family for sure. Cussing up a storm. They're hardcore Christians. Like I'm surprised I made it out of their house.
Dude, there's a series of probably Christmases and birthdays and other gift-giving holidays in my mid and early 20s where I think I was just gifted by like alcohol-related stuff by my mom. I would show up and I would have like a bottle of something.
Oh.
I think they call that enabling.
But you can't really drink. Respectfully. I'm not putting you down. I'm not calling you out. What I'm saying is you can't drink a lot.
I mean, I love how you.
I'm not
I
putting
love
you
it. It's like
down.
not to be disrespectful, and then you throw the
That's not
disrespect and you try to
disrespect.
cushion it.
I
mean, it's not like I'm really proud of having like a high drinking tolerance these days, but to say like back then, I don't think that's fair.
Prime Anthony, Prime Drew, you
I
lose
don't
that
know.
battle 10 times out of 10, buddy.
I don't know.
Bro, you listen. This really, dude. Really,
I'm a childish.
That's what you had. Listen, all I'm saying is, there's no way it would be the exact same outcome as it is now.
Well, let's get into what you're referring to, right?
Well, what I was referring to is, so we've recently been able to hang out a little bit more, and we went to a place that does karaoke. So there's two stories in this one. You first took me to a brewery, and I ordered a 20-ounce something or another, and you had what looked like a daiquiri. It was cute, and it had a little straw.
A little
lemon, a little orange slice. And it was in like an
maraschino
adorable
cherry.
It did have a cherry in it. And I remember I looked at him serve my beer, and then I looked at him serve your spritz, and I was like,
And then you had to make a comment about it.
What did I say?
You said, does it come with a bib or something like that?
I was like, you give my man's a bib?
Yeah.
Then he laughed. I laughed. You were still
Girls
crying.
at the table next to us laughed.
Oh my God. Can we stop and talk about that?
Okay.
So I noticed that there was two girls to the right. And I've always told you, God forbid we would ever get time to go out, I will always be your wingman. You tell me which ones. I will line them up for you, and then you knock them down, right? I knew that there was girls there, and I saw one specifically. She was like a lighter skin complected girl. It was the exact one that we're going to probably talk about right now. Mm-hmm. And I was in my head, I was like, I bet you Anthony's think about that girl. But I know he would tell me, so whatever. So we're sitting there, me and you're having a good time. We're drinking our drinks. You're sipping your juice. And what's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay. You didn't use the little straw. I really wish you would have used the little straw. But I noticed that these two women get up and they walk out. Or I thought they went in because I don't know that place.
Yeah.
And it was fine. Nothing. We're sitting there, we're talking. And all of a sudden Anthony goes, I really think I want to talk to that girl. And I was like...
That was after we already saw him get the check.
The one that just left? He's like, yeah. I was like, hey, bro, did you want to maybe do it while she was here? Or do you want to practice on nothing right now? And he was like, I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to get better at this. That was such a you moment for me, though. Because in my mind, I was thinking it. I was like, I bet you Anthony wants to talk to that girl. But I also know that especially in public settings, I do try my best not to make you uncomfortable. Like if we're in the privacy of my house or your house, of course we're going to josh each other for sure.
I kind of need the discomfort to get into motion.
Because it could be like I clown you and then you get defensive.
No.
I'm like, dude, stop looking at that girl already. She can get weirded out.
Although that way I would get defensive.
But it would have been funny. And they would have been like, what? And then that starts a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what it was I get scared to do it because I don't know if you get defensive. When we're around, we record this podcast every week. How many things you cut out because we go ham a sandwich? You know what I mean? So I'm like, there's no pause for edit in real life at a fucking brewery.
Yeah.
So I next time if we're ever presented with an opportunity, I 100% will make you uncomfortable. It sounds horrible.
Well, we can discuss what that looks like. You know? Okay. Fair enough. Then we went over to karaoke.
To the Rads.
I thought I was going to be up sooner.
Yeah, well, I slipped him a 20 and then you were up right away. That was pretty
There's
cool.
3 more songs.
Yeah.
After already waiting an hour. Shout out to him. Nope.
Nah, that's my dog. Yeah,
But
that's my dog. There was a lot of college kids there.
Yeah. We're the old asses looking over at him like this song is older than y'all.
I was like, this song was before
and
you
you
were
literally
born.
asked one of the guys, like, you asked him, how do you know these songs?
I was like, these
we were
songs
looking
are
like
older than
fucking
you.
boomers, dude.
Yeah. No, we were. So he sang karaoke. He did not get booed off stage. You actually got backed up by the college guys.
I did.
They were singing la 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 la. I did realize you have zero melodic.
Oh yeah, that's why I
Guidance.
picked that song.
There's melodic in there, but you were like la 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 la. You didn't even go up or down. And Other than that, you did good. It was cool. It was a vibe. You were vibing too.
You karaoke too.
I did.
Yeah. Much better than I karaoke'd.
It's just, I think when we were leaving, I was telling you, like, I'm so much more used to performing over instrumentals. And any performance that you've done publicly, it's usually been no instrumentals. So you don't have to worry about like the rhythm of the hi-hat and shit, you know? So I wonder if producer Lisa could tell you what song I did. For the people, what karaoke song do you think I sang?
Either an Eminem song or a Biggie song?
No.
She was pretty close.
Neither. Well, kinda.
It's
It's the only one I ever do.
You do a lot.
No, I don't. I do one song. It was 99 Problems by Jay-Z. And it was a great experience for myself.
I have never heard you sing that
Yeah, you
song.
did. We did it with James and Vito at Buffalo Wild Wings once.
I was probably intoxicated.
Oh, no, that might actually be the wrong girlfriend.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit. I'm just kidding. Look, I'm just kidding. It was 99 Problems, Jay-Z. That's my jam. That's my go-to for karaoke. Yours was
Can't Say Nothing.
Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Oh. That's if I can't even get the title right, I definitely can't get the lyrics
Wait till I
right.
get my money right. Yeah, this is a hard song. I don't know.
How was the rapping? C plus?
You did this last night. Don't do it again. It was good. It was good. You did fine.
I love how you imply. It was good. It was fine. That really convinces me.
My bad.
We all know what that means.
I think your rapping was above par from other karaoke bars
Gotcha.
that I'm not in. I have to just, you know what I mean? No, you did a really good job. It was cool. It was fun too to see you like do something I never thought I'd ever see you do. Like, bruh, you said karaoke to a fucking bar full of strangers. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's kind of turned on a little bit.
All right.
You look good too. Your little fucking
That's a nice
fall
outfit.
fit, some jeans, nice little boots. I was
Yeah.
like, all right. I kind of see what he's got going now. And then we sat at the bar. And before we could leave, the DJ was like, he gave me the mic again, remember? He's like, yo, this guy is a local rapper, blah, blah, blah. His album just dropped, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, first one to follow me on Instagram gets a drink on me. And it was a fucking, it was a mayhem situation.
Did you say a mayhem?
Yeah, what was I?
Mayhem.
It was mayhem.
They went ham. And
They
it was
went ham sandwich
mayhem.
at Rad's.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. And we talked to that kid for fucking ever.
Yeah.
He's a sweet kid. And then we went home. Anyways, no, dude, I had a good time. I know your body's a little sick. I know your body's a little sick, but you're feeling okay, right?
Yeah. Feeling great.
You know what I get sick of? You want to know?
Kim Kardashian.
Close. That's the second one. First one is when people don't follow us on socials, bro. It hurts my little fillers. And I got a lot of them. Look at this panza. I got a lot of fillers. Do you think, maybe it's your delivery, maybe you could deliver it differently. Do you think you can tell our viewers and watchers and listeners where they can find us on social media? A little different. This is Anthony 2.0.
You can find us at Facebook.
Uh-huh.
You search us on Instagram.
Okay.
You can also check out TikTok for those short clips.
We're doing
and
this.
we post them there.
Let's bring it back up.
And we can go back to YouTube.
There you go. Yeah.
Click the bell, comment, like, subscribe. That's it.
That's
That's about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fully lacking, baby.
Peace.